Hey, this is for all my past students and my current students. Um, they always ask me, how is it that I can do, the really fast speed picking. So I'll show you, I guess, a practice technique, and it is discipline at the start, but once you've got it, I mean, I guess it's like riding a bicycle. You never forget, and it becomes embarrassingly easy to play really fast. I guess the key later is actually to, I guess, build up your accuracy. That's more of the problem that you sort of face later. That you want to play the right notes at the right time and with the right timing. So look, I'll show you what it is. It's quite simple. You use your elbow as a pivot on the guitar, and it really just pivots, or a fulcrum on that point. Actually, my arm's going a little bit more back, so it depends on what guitar you've got. If you've got a small guitar like mine, then it's further away. So you can hear. So you can hear that the speed that's built up just by vibrating that. Notice that I'm not moving my wrist. The wrist is fine, okay? But you could really injure yourself if you try and play that fast with your wrist. So if that's the way that you've started, you really need to change that technique, and that's the way how I started. And one way to overcome that is, well, it's going to cost you a lot of grief, is I actually held my wrist at the time and just to make sure it didn't move, because I found that I was trying to play faster by doing that. Now, the wrist is great. If you want to do nice attacks on the strings and things like that, that's fine. But for speed picking, it's important that you don't injure yourself and that you use that. And you can see how fast you can get. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. And you can see that I'm not really sweating about it. The other thing is to practice, is to try every string, because every string has a different tension. So if you go... So each one has a different tension, so it's going to cost you a bit of grief, just going through each one and just learning about your guitar. I mean, that's the key to it as well. You really understand your guitar and how it moves, and also when you're playing melody lines, you'll know how to attack it really well. Yeah, and like I said, in the end, it doesn't really matter what you play, because the notes don't really matter. It's just ridiculous, what you can get away with. Another thing that sounds good, especially when you're starting, because you want to, you probably want to start speed picking straight away. Put it on the rhythm tone, so just flick it. Don't put it on the tremolo, because you'll find that you'll hear a lot of the bung notes. And the other thing is, one thing I've been sort of taught is, if you grab these stubby picks, these really thick ones, they're really cool because they don't tend to bend. They do get worn out, but it takes a while, but they don't tend to bend. And when the pick bends, like these ones, these sort of larger ones, when they bend, you sort of find that you're not playing as fast, or what's going on. So I recommend these. And also putting on the rhythm tone, makes it have a bit of a waftier sound. It really masks any mistakes, so you can play really fast like that. So you can do things like that, and it sounds pretty cool. The other thing to keep in mind is, once you've got your speed, you can actually palm your bridge, and that also, you can see how I've got that really tight tone. Otherwise it sounds like that. So it's a difference. And now you could do it on the treble tone. You play a lot of harmonics,